Good afternoon.
You're at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard? Yes.
Are you
aware that I'm across the street from your office at 9025 Wilshire Boulevard?
Nope.
Okay.
We're diving straight into this intense courtroom exchange, and tension is already high. Two offices across the street, one heated witness, and a defense attorney trying to score credibility points before the first objection even lands.
When I approached you outside and I wanted to speak with you, isn't it true that you were unwilling to speak with me? Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. And when the defense wanted to speak with you, you did talk to them, correct?
Yes.
You even prepared a declaration, and you gave them permission to sign it on your behalf?
Yes.
And you are here because you want to testify.
That's the real question. Would you risk talking to opposing counsel? It's a high-wire act. One wrong word can twist your entire testimony. Most witnesses play it safe, silence over strategy.
In favor of your patient, correct?
I'm here because I'm one of 4 people who were in the hallway that day.
Right.
And I'm here to tell you what I saw.
And you've been... I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I'm just flabbergasted by the allegations that don't seem congruent with what I saw that day.
Right. On how many occasions did you speak with the attorneys from the defense?
In person or over the phone?
Balance scale. Notice how the defense zeroes in on repeated contact. 3 conversations might sound normal, but in court, it screams coaching. The more they talk, the more the jury wonders, was she influenced, or just prepared?
Combined.
In person once, twice including today. Over the phone 3 times.
What did you talk about that was so important 3 different times?
They wanted to know what I knew. They wanted to see if they could get a hold of Tiara, who no longer works at our practice. That's the nuts and bolts.
Okay. You are a licensed gynecologist in the state of California since 2007?
Yeah.
In your field, your specialty deals with below the waist, correct?
Yes.
What is the reason you would think to look at Imani Ellis's face when you have 2 people that are yelling at each other with someone in between? Was there a reason that you were specific?
Brain, and here's the legal twist. Human memory is fragile, especially after 7 years. But if the event became office folklore, like she claims, that can anchor the memory. The jury has to decide, vivid recollection, or convenient retelling.
To tell us whether there was a scar, a cut, or anything to her face.
When at that moment, she was closer to the elevator, there probably was about 3-4 feet between the 2, and I got between her and them, and the elevator was directly behind her, so I was making direct eye contact to try to be as assertive as I could.
Okay. Isn't it true that you don't remember what you ate a week ago? Fair?
Objection. No.
This incident happened 2,741 days ago, 7.5 years ago. You agree?
Correct.
In those 7.5 years, did you take any notes of what happened on the date of the incident?
I did not.
Okay. So everything you're telling us right now, from 7.5 years ago, is from your memory of what occurred, correct? And having all these conversations with defense counsel maybe help refresh your recollection, correct?
No.
No?
The majority of solidifying it in my brain over all these years is partially because the people who were involved in it, who were there that day in my office, would recount the story from time to time. And it was a very vivid memory and interaction.
When you got there, Tierra Malcolm, your receptionist, was already outside, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Are you aware that Tierra Malcolm and even Cardi B have testified that for 40 to 50 seconds, you and Tierra Malcolm were not there? Are you aware of that?
Objections, there's a testimony.
I would guess it was shorter than that, but if their recollection is 40 to 50 seconds, I mean, as long as it takes me to go down the hallway and out into the hall, the type of yelling that was taking place was alarming, and so it was like, get there right away. I can't give you an exact time frame, but it wasn't more than 40 to 50 seconds.
Fine. And aside from Cardi B, do you...
Fire, boom, there's the motive play. Defense subtly plants the idea that fame equals bias. It's classic trial psychology, make the jury think the witness is chasing clout, not truth. The doctor's response here. Calm, confident, that's credibility under fire.
You service other celebrities?
I do.
Many different ones?
Over the years.
And it's your impression, it's your... Well, strike that. It's important to you to help Cardi B in this case so you can continue to receive celebrity clients, correct?
It's very important for me to tell what happened that day and to ensure that anybody coming to my office, celebrity or not, doesn't have that type of experience.
Understood. But you had not gotten there until after many things occurred between the two of them, correct?
Objection, false speculation.
Sustained.
Earlier you testified that you saw Imani Ellis hit your receptionist.
Yes.
You remember seeing this?
Yes.
How come your receptionist?
Sustained.
Are you aware that your receptionist who was facing Imani Ellis did not say that?
Objection.
Are you aware of that at least?
I'm not aware of that.
Did your receptionist ever tell you that Imani Ellis hit her?
Yes. In the recollection of everything back and forth, and then she had a thing on her forehead,
Right.
it was very apparent to me that no hits landed on anybody else except for her,
Okay.
my receptionist.
And your receptionist specifically told you that Imani Ellis hit her, correct?
I saw it.
I understand. But did your
I
receptionist
don't know
tell
that
you?
she remembered it. I mean, I don't. Everyone's adrenaline was kind of elevated. And once, we kind of recounted, there's some background as well. We had an attorney visited our office a few times in the weeks after the incident, inquiring what happened and various things, leaving a business card. So we talked about it a lot, and I think we both concluded that the only one who was smacked was her.
Did that receptionist make any type of claim against Miss Imani Ellis?
No.
Why not?
Objection, false speculation.
Sustained.
In your declaration, you state that on one occasion, plaintiff's counsel left a business card. I'm the plaintiff's counsel. Did I leave a business card in your office?
Objection,
Do you know? I withdraw the question. Do you know if I left a business card in your office?
Objection, false speculation.
You personally, I do not. It was a male, dark hair, darker beard, and a different receptionist got the business card, who wasn't working that particular Saturday. And I think at one point I came out on a different occasion when this person was came to the check-out desk, not the check-in desk, on a different date, and I said, you need to leave.
Okay. The declaration that you signed yesterday, have you read it?
It was read to me.
Okay.
Your Honor, the same objection.
Sustained.
photograph in front of you?
Could be identified to counsel, please?
Do you see the photograph?
Yeah, I'm in the first floor.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the exhibit number, but it's a photograph of Cardi B from 2018.
Your Honor, it's exhibit 232.
Thank you.
Okay. For the record, exhibit 232. Do you see the photograph?
I do.
Are you aware that this photograph was taken on February 18th of 2024, which was 1 week before the incident? Are you aware of that?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Do you know when this photograph was taken?
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
No, but it probably was around the time of the incident, I would guess.
And if you look at the fingernails, since you're a fingernail man, if you look at these fingernails,
Red Heart, this is rare, no subpoena, no payment, just conviction. When someone shows up voluntarily, it tells the jury one of two things: either she truly believes in what she saw, or she's protecting something deeper. Which side are you leaning toward?
sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude, I'm just making a joke.
Fine.
The fingernails that are in this picture, are these the same fingernails that Cardi B was wearing when she entered your office on the date of the incident?
I think so.
Are you sure?
I didn't memorize them, but I know that they weren't 3-inch long with a spear at the end.
But you're not sure if these are the same fingernails, correct?
I believe they are.
Was Cardi B's hair this way when she came to your office, the same way in this photograph here?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
Let's go.
Was Cardi B dressed this way when she appeared in your office?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
Let's go.
When you came out into the hallway, did you hear Cardi B yelling profanities at Miss Ellis?
Yes.
What were some of the words, without going into detail? The F word?
F's and B's and all of it.
So both sides were yelling at each other?
It was an epic yelling match.
Okay. And when you heard this epic yelling match, it was so loud that you heard it while you were inside of your office? Is that correct?
There's an additional hallway in between the main hallway and the office I was sitting in, and all the way at the south side of the building. It, yes, took a lot of energy for me to hear it.
When you walked out of your office, you didn't know what areas of the body Miss Imani Ellis was claiming injuries to at the time, correct?
Objection.
I withdraw it.
Well, no, just asking a fact question.
Do you know what areas of the body Imani Ellis, what areas of her body were injured at the time of the incident?
Objection. Argumentative, lacks foundation, contrary to all the evidence in the case.
Sustained.
Did you have a reason to focus on any part of Imani Ellis's body when you came out?
No.
So, in your state of mind when you walked out, you heard lots of screaming, 3 different women doing something, and you were focused at the whole thing, weren't you?
Yes, that was before I asked her to leave multiple times,
Of course.
but face to face.
Right. But when you did come out, you saw 3 different women and your receptionist in between Cardi B and Imani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And when you were facing that, your focus was not only at Imani Ellis, it was at everybody, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And there was a lot of commotion and yelling and screaming and excitement at that very moment, right?
Correct.
And for how many seconds, when you first arrived, how much time passed before Imani Ellis went away?
It seemed like a long time. It probably was 45 seconds.
So in those 45 seconds, Did you have a chance to examine Miss Imani Ellis?
I didn't examine her, I looked at her.
Okay. Did you specifically look at her face for some reason?
I was looking directly at her face for at least 20 seconds or so,
Okay.
repeating myself over and over and over.
And when you were doing that, you weren't looking for a scar, were you? Or a cut or any kind of damage to her face?
Objection has to answer.
Sarah?
Sustained.
Do you have any experience in plastic surgery?
Objection, no.
Oh. You may answer that.
Define plastic surgery.
You're the doctor.
I do cosmetic procedures on the vagina, the vulva, and I also do microneedling with radiofrequency procedures, CO2 laser ablation of things. I don't do the face.
Understood. So, if there was any damage to Miss Imani Ellis's face, if there was any kind of injury to it, would you have known?
I would assume I would see blood or a big scrape or some physical damage.
And when you were out there and you were between the three of them, the three women, when you were there, and in those 45 seconds, did you see the cut to your receptionist's face at that time, not later?
No.
You didn't see it.
I never looked directly at her until we were back in the office.
But at that time, it was there, right? During the 45 seconds, it already...
Well, sometimes little scratches like that might not show up for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Well, if I just scratch my hand like this, I might see it out in the sun, 10 minutes later. From just erythema.
Okay. So if Imani Ellis had a scratch, she could also develop it 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
You just testified to that.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
Counsel, counsel to tell us what you testified to, but I would object, Your Honor. Let's hear from the test.
All right, why don't we ask what this witness knows about the incident?
When you spoke to defense counsel 3 times, which attorney was it? Was it Mr. Anderson or Mr. Lamb or Ms. Moore?
Over the phone, Ms. Moore.
Every time?
Probably, yes.
And for you to come down here and testify, you had to at least cancel half a day of your work, correct?
I canceled my whole afternoon on a day's notice.
Are you getting paid to be here?
No.
Why are you testifying if you're not being paid? Were you subpoenaed?
I was not.
So you came voluntarily.
I did.
And they believed that you would appear here today in court.
Clapperboard, and that's your cliffhanger moment. The testimony wraps, but the tension lingers. This trial isn't just about who hit who, it's about who the jury believes. In court, perception is everything.
With no subpoena. That's how confident they were that you were here to help them, correct?
Sustained. Any other questions?
When Cardi B came into your office after the incident, what did she tell you?
I apologized. She was more calm than I thought she would be. She didn't complain about the incident or to me afterwards, which I was kind of surprised about as well. I would have been upset if I were the client. And then we proceeded to help her with what she came in for.
Could it be that she didn't apologize because she was the one that assaulted Miss Ellis?
Sustained.
Did you
How
have...
about stopping with the could it be's and just ask him what happened, what you saw, what you heard, what you smelled?
Yes, sir. Can you look at the photograph again? The one that you have in front of you, Exhibit 231 or 232? This one. In the photograph, you will see nails, fingernails with some rhinestones on top of them. Do you remember seeing rhinestones on Cardi B's fingernails when she came into your office on the date of the incident?
Objection. This characterizes the evidence and the photograph.
Yeah, I mean, they were decorative. She was not made up. She was in plain clothing, but the nails were done.
And those rhinestones, were they sharp and pointy?
I think rhinestones in general have rough edges.
And they're sharp and pointy with rough edges?
On the back, on the front side of the nail, on the top of the nail, they look like they project.
And I see that you're wearing glasses. Do you wear them? Were you wearing your glasses at the time of the incident?
I'm 99% sure I wasn't, because up until a couple of years ago, I just wore contacts.
Were you wearing contacts at the time of the incident?
Yes.
So there was no vision issues.
No.